missing someone.
Hello everyone, in today's video I'm teaching you how you can become a pro grinder in Adopt Me Roblox and make tons of neons and mechas really quickly. So my first and probably most important tip is to have a grinding home. Now it may cost a lot because you have to buy the pianos and feeders, but in the end it is totally worth it and you will make a lot more than you spend. So I'm going to be showing you my grinding house that I currently have and what a grinding house should look like. So this is my grinding house. So as you can tell, every grinding home should have cribs. I recommend cribs because they're not as expensive. Like, as you can tell, cribs are only $5, whereas pet beds are $100. So they are really overpriced and I do not recommend buying them. And you also will need feeders to feed your pet, obviously. And I also recommend having showers because they are the fastest option to clean your pet. And then I recommend having pianos so you don't have to go to the park every time your pet is bored. Another good tip is to have extra food for when you're not in your house. So right here I have water and donuts. So that is my example of a grinding house. So my next tip is to go ahead and be a baby while you play. And this is going to ensure that you make double the money every time you do a need. So for example, if you were going to do like the campground need, that would give you 18 bucks if you were just doing it for your pet. But if you're a baby and you're doing it for both of you, then you would actually make $32, I believe. And this really helps your bucks go up. So my next tip is to actually have lots of food in your inventory so that if you're grinding and kind of walking around the map, you'll always have food to feed you or your pet or both. So right now I have quite a bit of food in my inventory, so I like to stock up on the apples because they are only $1 and they work just as well. And then I recommend buying water because it is also the cheapest and works just as well. So yeah, always remember to have food in your inventory. Another thing you can do is get free food. So you can get apples from the school. So as you can see, you can actually take these free apples from the school for your pet. But the only thing about these is they don't stay in your inventory, so you have to keep getting them every time you play. But yeah, they are a great alternative if you don't want to spend your money. So my next tip is to use a build with friends if you are really tempted to spend your money but you want to save. So to get the build with friends, you go to build and you click it and it's actually free. And so you can put it anywhere in your house, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to set it there for now. And what you can actually do is put your money in it so that you are not tempted to spend it. But if you really think you're going to spend your money or you just really want to spend it for some reason, I recommend buying the gumball machine eggs. Now that is because these eggs actually are only in-game for a limited amount of time and the pets will actually become rare in the future. Like for example, the Aussie egg from about 3 years ago is actually really rare now, and I actually used to have 10 but then I got hacked, but that's besides the point. Anyways, this egg now I could trade for probably a neon legendary that's in game. So yeah, I recommend saving up, and if you do want to spend your money, buy these eggs. Or you can buy event pets. So what I mean by event pets and eggs are like, for example, the April Fool's egg I would recommend buying now, because since it's only going to be here for 5 days, this egg will likely become very rare in the future. So those are all the tips I have on how to become a pro grinder in Adopt Me, but I will be making a part 2, so make sure you like and subscribe to stay tuned for that. And I hope these tips help you. Bye everyone.